Sorry to say that you're dead. I was throwing some lightning around and accidentally dropped a bolt on you. The guilt is really tearing me up. It was a freak accident. Hasn't happened to me in weeks.
Gotcha.
What was it again? Mochizuki?
Toya. It's Mochizuki Toya.
Mochizuki Toya, of course. I have to say, you're taking the news surprisingly well. I was bracing myself to get chewed out a little.
Well, honestly, this doesn't quite feel real to me yet. I'm still half expecting to wake up from a dream. But if I am dead, then that's that. No point complaining.
That's a mature perspective.
Still, I was hoping to live a bit past 15. So, is this the part where you judge me, or...
No, I'm resurrecting you.
You can do that?
Yes, but I'm not allowed to send you back to the world you were born in, so I found another for you. It's kind of like yours. The air won't choke you. That's the key.
Oh. Sounds good to me.
Huh? It does?
Looks to me like you're doing all you can. I'm just glad I get to live again at all. Granddad, I wonder if he's seeing this.
You've a very kind heart. Tell me, is there anything else I can do to make up for all the trouble?
Anything?
Anything you'd like in your next life?
Cool. Well... Could you make it possible for me to keep on using this guy?
Your smartphone?
That's kind of a dumb idea, isn't it? I'd have no way to keep it charged there.
Actually, that won't be a problem. You should be able to recharge the battery with magic.
Say what? You mean you're sending me to a world that has actual magic?
Oh yeah, it's got fireballs, lizardmen, the works. I'll endow you with the natural talent for using magic as well. Still, though, are you sure there's nothing else you'd like?
Yeah, thanks a million. Oh, I did want to ask you one thing. If I were to bring a smartphone from my world, would I be able to call people from it?
Oh, no, I can't let you communicate directly. You'll be able to watch or read anything you'd like, though. Also, I'll set things up so you can call me if ever you need to.
I understand. Let's go with that, then. Guess I'll follow this road. It should lead to something eventually. Hey, what's up?
Oh, good, I got through. Glad you arrived in one piece.
Yeah, me too.
I forgot to mention something about your phone. I changed your map and navigation to match the world you're in now. Try using it.
Thanks for letting me know. That'll be a big help. I was just about to pick a random direction.
Yeah, don't do that. No offense, but I'd rather not see you again anytime soon. Good luck, I'm out.
I really have God's phone number. Heading west. But even if I reach a city, what am I supposed to do there? Should have asked God to let me convert my money somehow. Hey, you there! Hi, how's it going? Hey, we speak the same language. That's cool.
Wherever did you obtain such marvelous apparel from? You must allow me to purchase it from you. I'll pay you well. You won't regret it.
Huh?
Come on down. We'll find a new set of clothes to replace yours.
Thanks. I can't read the writing.
Sir, it's nice to see you again.
Get my friend fitted here for a new outfit, will you? Something nice.
Looks like he owns this shop.
Hey, kid! I'll pay you double if you sell me those clothes as well.
Do I have a choice?
Well, if you find any other clothes like those, stop by again, please.
Sure. By the way, this town wouldn't happen to have an inn with rooms for rent, would it? I was hoping to find a place to rest for the night before it gets dark out.
I know just the place. Walk down till you reach the town square and take a right at the main road. There's a fine inn called the Silver Moon. You can't miss it.
Thanks for everything. The Silver Moon Inn. Look at that. His shop's called the Fashion King Zonic.
That wasn't the deal. You said you'd pay us.
That was if the goods were in better shape. This antler has a scratch on it. Here.
That's just one silver coin. A single scratch doesn't make the thing 10 times less valuable. Calm down. Forget it. I don't want your money. Just give the antler back to me.
Don't misread us, sweetheart. We aren't negotiating.
Sorry to interrupt, but could you spare a moment?
Who are you? And what do you want?
Don't misread me. My business is actually with the ladies here.
What business?
I was hoping you might be willing to part with that shiny antler for 1 gold.
Heck yeah.
Sweet.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I think I'm allowed to destroy my own property.
I'm giving a good boost to your stamina, reflexes, memory, and so forth. Long as nothing too crazy happens, you'll be pretty tough to kill now.
It's like he's moving in slow motion. Here, the gold I owe you.
You sure? I appreciate the gesture, but
I'm not about to break your stuff without paying you back. Then I'd be worried and catch them off guard. If I'd known they'd be so easy to beat, I could have saved it.
all right, you convinced me. Thanks for the assist, stranger. My name's Elise Silueska, and this is my younger twin. Her name's Lynn Silueska.
Thank you for helping us, sir.
Hi, I'm Mochizuki Toya.
Mochizuki? That's an exotic name.
Well, it's my family name. You could just call me Toya.
Oh, so you introduce yourself backwards. Bet you're from Ishin.
Ishin? Well,
What are you doing this far from home?
yeah, for the time being, I'm just trying to find the Silver Moon Inn. I haven't planned any further than that.
The Silver Moon.
The two of us are actually staying at that inn.
Huh?
Here it is.
Hi there. Do you think I could book a room through the next month?
Sure thing. You finished checking in?
Yeah, all set. Sorry for the wait.
Is this a friend of yours? He helped us out just a moment ago. My, found yourself a man already, have you? Shut your gossip mouth, Mika! The men in that alley had commissioned us to bring them the crystal deer antler. They seemed a bit dodgy, but work is work, I figured. Well, lesson learned.
I was against taking that. Wish you would listen to me more often.
Yeah, I guess we better quit freelancing and start taking jobs from the guild now. Think there's still time to register today?
No, they'll be closed by now. But let's go tomorrow. Guild jobs are much safer.
Guild? Sounds like a temp agency. Not to be a bother, but could I come with you? I feel like I should be looking for work myself.
Of course. Meet you here tomorrow. We can show you the way to thank you for earlier, right?
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch. Whoa, that band's breaking up? I wonder if I'll always care about news from home. This stuff looks like gibberish. I need to find a tutor as soon as possible.
Hey, what do you think of this one? Doesn't seem terribly difficult, and it has a good reward.
Yeah, it looks promising.
Anything look good on your side, Toya?
Maybe?
What? Are you trying to tell us you're illiterate?
This job is to kill some horned wolves out east. And the reward will be 18 copper. That could be 6 copper for each of us.
Yeah, you seem really strong from what I've seen. We'd be happy to form a party with you.
Please.
Of course. Come on, let's make it official.
What's the matter?
I don't have any weapons.
Huh?
Thanks again.
Cool. Is everyone ready to hunt some wolves?
Yep.
Lynn's here likes to fight from range, but I prefer close close combat. Judging from your weapon, I guess you'll fight with me.
Sure.
Say, that's an Ishin sword, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice one. Try not to lose it. Your guild card either. It's a serious pain to get those replaced.
Hail of red stones, come forth, fire! Avenge!
Nice one. So you're a magic user?
We were only hired to kill 5 horned wolves. Maybe we'll get bonus points for the 6.
All right, I've confirmed the receipt of 5 wolf horns. Well done, you 3. What about that horn?
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm keeping it as a memento of our first mission.
Good idea. All right, present your guild cards and I'll update your records. And the thing you've been waiting for? Your reward, 18 copper coins. Your first mission is now complete. We thank you for your service.
I'm glad we partnered up, Toya. That job would have been a lot more difficult without you. I think the 3 of us make a pretty good party.
There aren't many guys who can keep up with Sis that easy. You're quite impressive.
I was shaking with nerves the whole time. Those wolves are even more ferocious than I thought they'd be. By the way, I have a favor to ask you two.
What is it?
Well, do you think you could teach me how to read and write? It's a rather inconvenient skill not to have.
Especially when you can't tell what job you're taking. Well, if you want to learn, then Linz is the one to have teach you. She reads for fun sometimes.
It's smart, but I am willing to try.
That'd be great. Thanks a million. And, while I'm at it, guess I might as well ask. Would you mind teaching me magic as well? I'd really like to take a crack at it.
Huh? That's a difficult question to answer. Do you have an aptitude?
Aptitude?
The type of magic someone can use is dictated by the aptitudes that they're born with. Those who are born without any aptitudes can't use magic, no matter how hard they try.
Interesting. I mean, I've never done anything magical before, but I recently talked to someone who seemed very confident that I'd be able to use magic sometime soon.
And who might that be?
Someone old and strong. So, what would I need to do to figure out what my aptitudes might be?
These are called spellstones. They're used to store, release, and amplify magical energy. How to do this? I guess water would be the easiest to demonstrate. Come forth, water.
Oh,
Now this is what you would call active magic. Watch. I make a command, channel energy into the stone, and it creates this water in response.
And by the way, come forth, water. If you don't, might as well be talking to a regular pebble.
wait, so you can't use it even though your twin can?
It's not something I'm proud of, so don't be so direct.
On the other hand, Elise can use fortification magic, but I never could. It's not that either one of us is more magical. It's just that we have different aptitudes, which is probably a big part of why we work so well together. Everyone alive possesses magical energy, but aptitudes are what allow us to channel that energy into spells.
So if I try to make water like you did, we'll know if I have that aptitude?
That's right. You just need to hold the spellstone in your hand, focus your mind, and say, "Come forth, water."
Come forth, water. And you had a few power stones?
Yeah, 7 total, but...
Maybe we should go outside first.
Come forth, fire. Come forth, earth. Come forth, wind. Come forth, light. Come forth, dark. What? Something wrong?
What the? You can use all 6 elements. I have aptitudes for 3 of them, and that's generally considered pretty rare. But you can use them all. That's incredible.
What's that last stone for?
The 7th stone is used to channel null magic. No magic is unique, so there isn't any single incantation for it.
Huh, so then how do you activate it?
That depends on whose magic it is and what it's doing. Elise just has to say the word boost to use hers. I know of a similar strength-enhancing spell called Power Rise. There are also spells like Gate, which lets the user teleport. That one's extra rare.
Wow. I can't even start on how useful that spell would be.
I'd prefer my boost any day. Thanks to that single spell, every man who's ever underestimated me because I'm just a girl has paid for it.
That explains why you're so tough. That is crazy useful.
No doubt.
So how do you figure out what kind of gnome magic you can use? Do you just try everything?
At some point, the name of the spell just comes to you.
Yeah, that's right. Gnome magic is also known as personal magic because it's very rare for any two people to be able to use the same spell.
So even if I can use gnome magic, I won't be able to tell for a good while.
No. We can figure out if you have the aptitude at least. Just pick up the stone and try casting something. Should show a reaction to your power, like it'll glow or shudder a bit. Why don't you try casting that teleport spell? Just say the word gate.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Gate.
No way.
Did it work?
Looks like it.
Awesome.
It's the forest where we fought those wolves.
Specifically, the gate spell will allow the caster to travel to places they've been before. Wonder why it took us here. I guess this place was on your mind when you cast it.
I still can't believe that you can use every element. That's a little more than unusual.
And with no magic, you're like the most versatile magic user ever. Wow, Toya, you're amazing.
I can only do this stuff because God felt bad for me. It's kind of weird getting praised for it.
Hey, sorry to interrupt your fun, but do you have a second to spare? Hey, Mika, what's going on? My friend Ayer here needs some advice. She's an employee at that cafe down the street called Venturers such as yourselves might have some ideas. Or maybe you tasted something exotic in your travels that she could try and steal. Cool foods? Huh, not really.
Nothing comes to mind at the moment. What's the food like in Ishin, Toya? Anything that'd be good for a cafe?
If you had any suggestions, I'd love to hear them.
I don't know. What kind of food were you looking for?
Well, we're best known for serving a lot of sweets and the like. Nothing too heavy. I'd love to come up with a dessert that isn't just another cake.
I'm sure I've had some weird desserts. All I could come up with are crepes and ice cream.
Hold on. Frozen cream?
Well, it's not totally frozen. You serve it kind of soft.
How strange.
I guess ice cream isn't a thing here.
What's that?
It's a magical item that helps me learn things. Sorry for the rude request, but I'd be grateful if you didn't ask me too much about it. Excuse me, could you bring out a piece of paper and write down what I'm about to say?
Sure.
So tasty! 3 eggs, 200 milliliters of heavy cream, and between food ingredients are the same here. Good. Oh, right. Hey, Lens,
Ice is just another type of water.
Sweet.
What do we do next? This is fun.
Delicious!
Incredible! It melts in your mouth.
So tasty.
I've never had anything like it.
It's a pretty popular treat in my country. Think you might want it for your cafe?
Yes, thank you for sharing it. A treat like this could make our cafe famous. I'll have to try making it again.
I should learn the recipe too. Between this and that device of yours, you keep getting weirder.
I'm curious about it too.
It's a secret. But I'm glad I got to use it to repay you a little bit.
Repay us? For what?
For teaching me how to use magic. So God killed me, on accident, and then reincarnated me in this mysterious new world. It's a world of fantasy, home to strange magic and mystical creatures. Luckily, God gave me a lot of cool new powers for this life, and he let me keep my smartphone. Guess we should find an inn for the night.
We're still a good distance from the...
Delivery really the best quest we could have taken today? If we had gone after that mega slime instead, we could already be back home.
No way!
Why not?
Because slimes are squishy and wet and flabby and moist, and I hate them. It's instinctive. And worst of all, some slimes can melt people's clothes off. I'm not risking it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Let's see before we look for an inn. I sure hope we can find a place like the Silver Moon.
Wait, shouldn't we just use my gate spell to go back there tonight? It'd be cheaper, and we wouldn't have to waste time looking around.
Of course not!
Huh?
If you're in a new place, you should want to look around. Exploration is the best part of questing. An adventurer should know this.
Hey, hold it!
Those clothes, I've never seen anything like them.
She's a samurai.
What's that mean?
Hey, girl! I hear you did a real number on some of my buddies!
Oh, so you're friends with the drunks that tried to spar with me earlier. In that case, you should thank me. I took them to the guards before they could hurt themselves.
Shut up! Let's get her!
I've never seen that fighting technique.
Looks like jujitsu.
My oldest nemesis strikes again.
Hold on! Why'd she stop moving? Look out, miss! Behind you!
Come forth, Sand! Obstructing dust storm! Blinding sand! My eyes! No! Take this!
We're fighting? Classic Toya! You can't just mind your own business! What a hassle!
The guards are coming!
Hey, Toya, we should get out of here.
Yeah, right. Come on, let's go. I think we'll be safe at this distance.
I'm grateful for your assistance. Greetings, my name is Kokonoha Yai. Kokonoha is just my family name, but you can call me Yai.
Well, in that case, I guess you're from Ishin.
Indeed. I hail from the Ishin city of Oedo.
Oedo? That's an old name for Tokyo. My name's Mochizuki Toya. My family name's Mochizuki, so call me Toya.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Toya. Are you from Ishin as well?
No. I'm just from a country that's very similar.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. I let them think I was from Ishin. So, about the fight, I saw you falter a bit. What happened?
Well, this is rather embarrassing, but I misplaced my traveling funds on the way here, so I...
Oh, cool. So you traveled here to improve on your martial arts. Interesting.
My family has produced generations of great warriors, and I aim to be one of them, which means practicing everywhere.
That makes sense to me.
Someday, I shall become a swordsman on par with my father and older brother.
She'll lead us to
So,
bankruptcy.
Yai, where exactly were you planning to head after this?
Well, for now, I'm planning to head for the royal capital. It seems like a good place to put my strength to the test.
How fortunate. We're actually on our way to the capital as well. Say, would you like to travel with us?
You mean it? I'd love that. I mean, after the kindness you've shown me. It'd be rude of me to refuse your good company. You'll find me an honorable comrade and a capable warrior.
You wouldn't mind if she joined us, would you?
Huh? Oh, the more the merrier, I guess.
It's settled then.
We really might go broke, though.
History and arts were part of my earliest training.
It'll be nice to have a third set of hands. It was kind of difficult with just me and Linz.
I am useless.
Aw, no you're not. Toya here is a very talented mage. He's learning lots of spells.
And not just elemental stuff. He can also use a whole lot of no magic.
You learned her boost spell, right? So far it seems like you can use any spell out there as long as you know its name. And what its effect is, I assume.
Good grief. When someone's that all-powerful, it's just exasperating.
So, I'm a little confused. Just how many types of null magic are there?
Lots. It's mostly personal magic, so the theory is that there are as many spells as there are users.
That's a lot to try and learn.
You're right, and not many people have tried it, so tomes like that one are rare. Some null spells have only ever had one user. Most haven't been seen in years. So a few hobbyists study them, but there aren't too many other people that do.
Yeah, I can certainly understand why most people wouldn't bother learning spells they'll never be able to use. There's a spell that curls hair into rolls. A spell that makes dogs super friendly.
That's a good
Even a
omen.
spell that makes T-stems stand. There's lots, but the majority are useless.
Well, you never know when one might be useful.
God did boost my memory, but how much? I might as well try to memorize an encyclopedia. Sheesh. A spell that draws distant objects to your hand. Huh. That sounds useful.
Why don't you see if you can use it?
Points. That's weird.
Wonder why it didn't work.
Well, what did you try to pick up with it?
I wanted to see how Yai would react if she suddenly lost a katana.
Maybe her katana's too heavy of a target.
Maybe so. It does say small objects, and that I should picture it more carefully. Points.
Wait, what happened? What did you try to take this time?
Just this. It's the ribbon that Yai ties her hair with.
The spell does work. That could be useful in any number of ways, some of which are terrifying.
Terrifying.
You could pick people's pockets all day with that spell. Even if someone felt it disappear, they'd have no way of knowing you took it.
Yeah, fair point. That would be scary when you think of it. I could take all the money, gems, and jewelry a guy could want if I felt like it.
Are you planning to try it?
You know stealing's wrong, right?
Calm down, I would never. That said, I wonder if I could pull off someone's garments. Joking.
Could I get my ribbon back? My hair's all over the place.
Here's a spell that can temporarily reduce friction in a small area. It's called Slip. Huh. Most of this null magic seems like it'd only be useful in a few specific scenarios. Whoa. Long sense.
What did that do?
I can sense things at a distance now. It mostly seems to be affecting my sight and hearing.
Another choice tool for a pervert.
No way, I wouldn't dare.
It works on smell, too?
What is that? Iron? No, wait, it's blood. It's straight ahead.
Come forth, fire! Whirling spiral!
Friction be gone. Slip! I guess these spells are all about how to use them.
Thanks, Toya.
I'm just glad you're safe.
There's still more of them!
Wow, amazing sword work. Oh. Thanks, Lens.
They just keep coming!
How many of these monsters are there?
Come forth, darkness. I seek a scale-bound warrior. Lizard's
What's that?
It's a dark summoning spell. They won't stop coming unless we can take out that mage.
I'm on it. Hey, Slip!
You've been quite the nuisance.
You saved our lives back there. Thank you.
Sure. Was anyone hurt badly?
7 of my comrades were slain.
Someone! Anyone help! Liam! Liam, no! Help him! He's been shot! His chest! The arrow broke off inside!
Lens, can you heal him?
The arrow's stuck, and my healing magic can't remove it. If I were to heal him as he is... It would extend his suffering at best. Please,
I'm sorry, my lady.
Liam. No.
I fear I must bid you farewell. I'm grateful for every moment I spent with you.
Liam, stop! You can't talk, okay?
So, Lens, you could be healed if the arrow wasn't there, right?
Well, yeah, but I can't.
All right, then. Upwards.
Whoa, I forgot you had that spell.
Come forth, Light. Give your soothing comfort. Cure heal.
The pain is disappearing.
Liam! You're okay? Yay!
Thank God.
That was amazing, Toya. You have our gratitude, kind adventurers. Not only did you risk your own lives to save us from danger, you
Introduction. My name is Liam, and I am honored to call myself a butler in service to good Duke Ortolinda. And the young lady before you? She is the Duke's own daughter, Lady Sushi Erina Ortolinda.
Forgive my dear butler for being so formal. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah. What you doing?
Take a knee. When you meet the daughter of a duke, you're supposed to hit the ground. You know what a duke is, right?
Noble?
Duke is the highest rank a noble can have. In order to be given the title, you must share blood with the king.
The king?
Indeed! Not to brag or anything, but my father, Duke Alfred Ernest Ortoline, is actually the younger brother of His Royal Highness.
In that case, I guess you'd be the king's niece. Sushi, huh? Should I call you Lady Sushi then?
Sue will suffice. I mean, it's not like we're at court here, so why act pompous? And all of that aside, I would hardly talk down to you when I owe you my life.
Okay, so what's a royal doing out here anyway?
I was on my way back to the royal capital after visiting my grandmother.
And then that mage attacked you. Do you think he's just a bandit? That seems unlikely, right?
I had a little talk with him, and he told me he was hired. The client never gave his name, though. No talk without teeth, right?
Please, miss, I've told you everything! You need our help?
Yes, I think we do. Lady Ortoline has been targeted, and we lack the means to protect her. We owe you much already, but I must implore you to escort us to the capital. You would be rewarded, of course.
An escort job?
Let's go for it. We were headed to the capital anyway.
We shouldn't just leave them. I don't imagine they would slow us down too much.
I'm up for it. We'll make sure that you get to the capital.
Very well, then. Let us be on our way.
So that's the capital.
Olifis, capital city of the Kingdom of Belfast. The waterfalls you see feed the Great Lake Palette, which the city was built around. Olifis is known to some as the City of Lakes.
Thank God you're safe. When I heard what happened, I've never been so worried in my life. Take it. I thank you.
Please, there's no need to bow. We only did what anyone in that situation would have, honest.
Oh, as humble as you are brave. Let me introduce myself properly. I am Duke Alfred Ernest Ortoline. So you found her in your path as you were heading here to deliver a letter, then?
That's right.
To think if you had not taken that quest, my daughter would be kidnapped, or perhaps even the unthinkable. I'll have to thank your client, too.
Do you have any idea who might have been behind this?
Hard to say. I'd be a fool to think I don't have some foes. And I'm wealthy. My daughter could be used for political leverage or for ransom.
Father! I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Have you spoken with Ellen yet?
Yes, I don't think there's any need for us to tell her about the attack, though. It would only make her worry.
Who is this Ellen?
Ah, that would be my wife. My apologies. I'd love nothing more than to introduce you to her. She doesn't get out of her room much.
So is she sick then?
Yes and no. She survived a terrible illness 5 years ago. robbed her of her sight. Of course, the true damage to her body was healed, but it did nothing for her blindness. That, it seems, was more of an after effect.
If only my grandfather were alive.
My wife's father, Sue's grandfather, wielded a very special healing spell, which enabled him to return the body to its natural state. The purpose of Sue's last journey was to learn as much as she could about it. I hoped against hope that she might be able to learn that spell.
I'm sorry, Father, I couldn't. We'll just have to find a healer and teach it to them.
Sue, your grandfather's healing was null magic, I'm afraid. If it wasn't passed to you, then no one else has it. At this point, our best hope is to find someone with a similar ability.
Recovery. Hey, what's up?
Sushi, I can see you. My girl. You're really better. Oh, Alfred, I see you both. Mother! I knew you could do it! Way to go, you big hero! You really can use any kind of null magic. Honestly, I'm in awe. You move fearlessly to help others with no thought of failure. You should know that you have earned my undying respect from this day forward.
Appreciate it.
Not only have you saved my daughter's life, you've also worked a miracle upon my wife. Bring it, Liam. Your first reward for rushing to my daughter's defense and for seeing her brought home safely after. It's the least I can give.
Ow. How much?
Inside that pouch, you'll find 40 platinum coins.
So is platinum a good thing?
It's the denomination above gold. Each coin is worth 10 gold ones.
Wait, just how much would 40 platinum be worth? And today's final jackpot is 40 million yen.
To become career adventurers, you'll want equipment that can keep you alive. And for that, you'll need money.
Okay.
These medals bear my crest. They'll allow you to pass through any city checkpoint, which means you'll have access to the noble districts. Furthermore, they show that you're under the Dukey's protection.
Come back and visit us sometime, okay? I'll be waiting for you! Well, the letter's delivered, so I guess our work is done here. That certainly was an eventful mission.
We're gonna head back to our place in Reflet Village now. What about you?
Yes, well, I've been considering. And I have decided to offer myself to you, Toya. Wait, no, I didn't mean it in that manner.
Yeah? Then in what way did you mean it?
Although this journey was brief, I think I understand what kind of person you are. You possess great power, yet you act with humility, and you constantly strive to help your fellow man. To be blunt, you've impressed me. I am in training, body and spirit. And to that end,
Should I let her?
Of course you should. Come back to Reflet with us, Yai. If you join the guild there, then we can all start doing missions as a team.
That sound good to you?
I would be honored.
Good. It would be a shame for us to part ways just as we're getting to know you better. Welcome to the team for real this time.
Thank you for having me.
I might not deserve these powers, but if I'm spreading happiness, who cares?
Say, since we're in the capital anyway, why don't we get some shopping in?
A fine idea.
Hey, I didn't notice anyone who looked like that in Reflet. Is there a name for that race?
They're called demi-humans. Those are beastmen you're looking at, but we use that word to describe elves, dwarves, and fairies as well.
You don't say. This world is more different than I thought.
Hey, Toya? What's going on with that girl? Huh?
Hey, is everything all right?
Why? What do you want from me?
Well, you just looked... It seemed like something might be troubling you.
Actually, I got separated from my sister in the crowd. This happened, but I have no idea how to get there from here.
I'll help you find it.
How? Olga! Anna! You had me worried. Sorry about that. I'm 17.
Yeah, right.
I appreciate you taking care of my sister.
No problem. We're always happy to help. See you around.
Thanks so much! Now then, there's still time to go shopping.
It might be difficult to go everywhere as a group. Let's split up for a bit and meet back at the end.
Sounds good.
I have no objections.
Sure.
I wonder if he was mugged in some dark alley.
That's the only excuse I'll take.
I'm sure he just lost track of time.
Oh, there's the delinquent. Hey, you're late!
Yeah, sorry. I lost track of time. Dang, it's 5:25 already.
That device keeps track of time for you?
Yeah, smartphone's like a no magic multi-tool.
I see you've equipped yourself with a rather stylish coat.
Huh? Oh, thank you. It's enchanted to make me resistant to it would be that it doubles any damage from affinities I don't have, but...
Nice find. It's almost like that coat was specially made for you.
And you cut a handsome figure with it.
Well, I guess we'd better head back to Reflet. You're still playing shogi?
That's right.
You've been playing non-stop for almost a week now.
Nobody's gonna be coming to the shop with all this rain.
And there's nothing you could possibly be repairing or cleaning in the meantime, right?
Modeling. A spell that lets me reshape objects made of minerals or wood. Let's try it. Modeling! Cool, it works.
What the heck did you just make?
What about your shop, Barrel? Will it be okay without you?
Yeah, my wife is taking care of things there. But listen, Toya, would you mind making me another one of these boards so I can play at home?
Huh?
I'd be awfully grateful.
Well, they aren't that hard for me to make, but...
Thanks, you're the best. Shit! Stubborn bastard!
Hey, calm it down, will you?
Huh? It's just a friendly game, dear.
Whatever.
By the way, Mika, have you seen anyone else around?
I'm pretty sure that Lynn's is in her room right now. But Elise took Yai down to Parents Cafe to try that new dessert they came out with. I hear you're the one who invented it?
I just showed it to them. They went out in all this rain.
We're back! And we're soaked!
Yes, but we came bearing gifts.
Welcome back. How'd it go?
We got it. Yep. The line was a lot shorter thanks to the rain. This treat is quite delicious.
They ate there and brought some back.
Here. This one's for you, Mika. Thanks. So here's one for Lynn's. This one is for me and Yai. And that one's for the Duke. Be a doll and deliver it, would you?
Why me?
Why wouldn't you want to share a treat with the Duke? He's a nice guy.
In that case, why don't you come deliver it with me?
I have to polish my gauntlets.
It tastes like a cloud of sugar!
Mind your manners in front of our guest. Truly, though, this treat is exquisite.
What did you say it was called? A roll cake?
I envy the people of Reflet, for they can enjoy this whenever they please. If I could use Gate like you, I'd purchase it daily.
Jeff, so he can make it for you here.
That's great! We can eat it every day for the rest of our lives! Now, Sue, that would be too much.
We shall limit ourselves to every other day.
Yeah, that's probably still too much.
All right, Toya. You say this game is called Shogi?
Yeah. It's a 2-player strategy game where you try to capture the enemy king. Want to try it out?
fascinating. So if my pieces advance across the board, I can promote them.
Right. I like to think of it as my troops getting hardened from battle.
Hurry up and stop hurting the
calm down, you're getting off the board over.
Get out and play!
About that, Sue. This may take a while. Why don't you go play outside?
Because it's raining outside! Yeah! Hey, you give me a 10! This isn't fair! Yeah, but for now, but eventually you'll break. They all do!
Okay, you can stop now. I'm serious. I can't take it. I think she has a point, sir. Please let her play.
I quite enjoy this game. I'll have to show it to my brother, the quick one.
Goodness, so much Shogi. I might start dreaming about it.
Ah, the Royal Capital's Guild Hall makes Reflex look small.
They have more quests here, too. I'm glad we decided to check it out.
Hopefully Toya hasn't lost his touch from all that shogi he's been playing.
It's not like I wanted to play that much. Anyway, look at this. The Mega Slime quest is posted here, too. It must be destined.
Any job with that one! There is no fouler union than that of Sticky and Gooey.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like I'm winning this one.
What were you just thinking about?
Who, me? What do you mean? Why don't we do this one?
It's just around the corner, Yai.
Understood.
Nicely done. How'd it go with the Horned Wolves?
I finished them all off. It wasn't easy, though. There were almost 20 of the stupid beasts.
Elise, look out!
It's his legs with ice.
Okay, I'll do my best. On your head!
Questing ice, come forth. Frozen curse, ice bind.
Multiple! Strike true light! Sparkling holy lance! Shining chilling!
Guess that's the end of that.
I am utterly exhausted.
So these are the ruins of the old royal capital.
Sure would be cool if there were a vault of hidden treasure somewhere.
That it would, but the capital wasn't destroyed, it was moved. I doubt they would have left anything valuable behind.
Well, yeah, I'm aware of that. It's just a wistful thought.
Search for treasure!
How'd it go? Did you find anything?
We can at least be sure there's no treasure near this spot.
Aw, boo. At least we tried.
Hold on. That just means there's nothing Toya would see as treasure here. Try broadening your search and something might come up still.
That's a pretty good idea, Linz. Search for historical relics. I found something.
Huh? Well, where do you think it is then?
It's pretty much straight ahead of us. And it's big, whatever it is.
Interesting.
It's underneath all this rubble. I'm not sure how we could get to it.
I can take care of this. First forth, raging flame, great crimson inferno, eruption! That should do it.
You might have told us to take a step back first, but thanks.
Huh?
Here we go. We ready for a dungeon crawl?
Come forth, light. Tiny illumination. Light! This place is certainly creepy. I wonder...
Nonsense, and you know it, Linz. No way is an army of tortured souls plotting our demise. How could you think that?
Yeah, he's right. Ghosts don't exist.
up?
The ghosts are just as likely to attack from behind.
Shut up and walk!
Take a look at that. Linz, do you know what language it's written in?
I don't. I've never seen this. I'm familiar with most ancient magic scripts, but this is completely foreign.
No sweat. I'll just take a picture of it for now.
Everyone get back! The ghost want blood!
Oh, sorry.
Just how many odd things is that smartphone of yours capable of?
Slowly but surely, they're getting used to it.
Hey, come check this out. Do you guys see that red rock in the wall? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an earth spell stone. It's probably designed to activate a powerful spell whenever mana's passed. Well, I wouldn't rule that out as a possibility, but who knows?
It'll be fine. Pass some mana through it, Toya.
Hold on, why me?
Because you're the only one here with an affinity for earth magic.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's fair. Hey, if it'll be fine, then why'd you back away?
Well, just in case.
To be on the safe side.
Never hurts to be careful.
Someone went through a lot of trouble to impress us. Anyone care to guess what it is?
Nope, but it looks pretty magical.
It kind of looks like a statue.
Clear glass, but there's not enough light for me to see inside. Not to be rude, Linz, but just how short is the duration of that light spell you cast?
What? I mean, light magic is admittedly one of my weaker affinities. But strange. It hasn't been half that long, and yet the light is definitely fading.
Yeah, it's petering out pretty fast.
Hey, look in there.
That glass thing couldn't be absorbing your magic, could it?
Whoa, I think it's alive!
A magic beast? I've never seen one like it, though.
Hopefully it's trapped under all that rubble. I jinxed it.
First floor, fire! Crimson Bolero! Flaming arrow!
Made it stronger. Fine. My turn. That shell will be hard to cut through. Maybe we should try diplomacy.
That chance. Good. Hey, Linz! It's only able to absorb magic that's thrown directly at it, okay?
Got it. I have an idea. Now come forth, Ice. How grand frozen mass. Ice rock full!
Let's try a full power boom!
We did it!
That thing can regenerate?
Hold still for a sec.
Thanks. I'm all right now.
You lost blood, so take it easy. It absorbs magic attacks, and its shell is crazy tough. But it has to have some weakness.
I bet it's using our magic to regenerate.
And the longer we paddle it, the stronger it'll get. Just like a shogi piece. That's it! We captured the king! Hey, Elise, listen up!
Can you really do that?
I can't be sure, but it's still the best chance we have.
I'm with you.
Ahoy! Elise! You dead now or what?
I think that's a yes.
Huh? Thank you, God.
How did you figure out that the red sphere was important?
It started glowing when that thing stole Linz's magic. So I figured that's where the magic was stored. Breaking its body wasn't working, so I went for the core.
You're a perceptive individual, aren't you, Toya? Where do we go from here? I suppose we should report this to the guild.
Considering that we found it in the old capital, I think we'd better report it to the kingdom.
Agreed. Maybe we should talk to the Duke about it.
A magic beast? In the ruins beneath the old capital, no less.
Weird, right?
I'll have to send out an expedition, see what they find. Yes, I'll send one at once.
The thing is, that dungeon I mentioned, the whole thing's collapsed now.
I see.
Hold on, I did take some pictures of it.
Pictures?
See here?
My, what is this device?
It's a type of null magic that I use to record images.
You never cease to impress me.
It'll take me a little time, but I can make a copy for you to keep.
Please do. I think this may provide us some insight into the mystery of why the capital was moved.
That's a pretty big part of your kingdom's history to be left blank. Aren't there records? Too bad.
Forgive me, but I may need to request your assistance in this matter once more. Would you be willing?
Of course. If your men run into danger, we'll be happy to help them.
That's most reassuring to hear.
Why do our jobs never go smoothly?
I'd feel better about it if we found some treasure.
We can go treasure hunting another time. I, for one, am beat.
Same. Let's go somewhere with better lighting next time.
Gate! Drawing magic. I thought it might come in handy. Hi, Phyllis. No, looks like he's leaving.
Well met as always, Toya. It's more than fortune that you'd arrive at a time like this. An act of God, perhaps, for I'm in desperate need of your aid.
I'll be glad to give it. What happened?
It's my brother. He's been poisoned.
What?
Our own nobles may have done this. There's a powerful faction which opposes... It's newly founded. The king there is a beastman. And my brother has recently been considering an alliance with his land. Should he fall, the crown shall be passed to his eldest daughter, Princess Yumina. If the culprit is of our court, he could use her youth to his gain, assuming power as an advisor or even as a husband.
I get it. So, how can I help out?
You can foil the assassin's efforts. Use your recovery spell to save the king. Count Balsa.
It's an honor, Your Grace. You come at the perfect time. Our guards have just captured the treacherous demon behind the attempt on His Majesty's life.
What? And who was it?
It was the esteemed ambassador from Miss Mead. Let's cut off her head and return it.
Quiet! My brother will be the one to make that decision.
You think so? I admire your fair spirit, but it's wasted on that beast.
And
Stay with them.
Yes. Brother.
It's good to see you. But who is this?
We'll speak later. Go, Toya, with haste.
recovery.
Wait, recovery? That null magic can heal any abnormal condition. I didn't think anyone still living could use it. You're healed. I was so worried.
I suddenly feel as though all that suffering were but a dream. Oh, thank goodness.
Do tell me, Alfred, who's this young man?
Allow me to introduce the young Mochizuki Toya. He gave Ellen her sight back, and now he's healed you.
I see. You saved me. Many thanks.
No problem.
Mochizuki Toya, is it?
You did an excellent job, young man. Very impressive.
That's kind of painful, sir.
Please, General Leon, calm down. Though it is exciting to see recovery used again. The name's Charlotte, by the way. Official mage of the royal family. Tell me, young man, you don't possess any other affinities for magic, do you?
Well, yeah, I can use a good few.
I bet you can. I'd love to get you alone and talk shop sometime.
Yeah, well, look at my schedule.
Excuse me. You saved my father's life, sir. Our family is in your debt.
Oh, yeah, of course. There's no need to thank me. I'm just glad he's okay now. Is there anything else?
Do you dislike those younger than you?
What?
I fail to see what Miss Mead would gain from my death. No, this was far more likely the act of a solitary traitor.
That was my suspicion as well. But there's proof.
What kind of proof?
Sir, you collapsed almost immediately after drinking wine you received from the ambassador. Who else could have poisoned it?
So he was poisoned with wine. Interesting.
Let's speak with this ambassador. Hear her defense.
At once.
Hail, Your Majesty. Olga Strand at your service.
You're Arma's sister.
You're here?
Oh? Are you a friend of the ambassador's, young Toya?
Yeah, kinda. I ran into her say. No one's messed with the room where the king collapsed since it happened, right?
Oh, right. I ordered none to touch it.
In that case, I bet I can sort this out.
Here, the wine the king drank.
I might not need it. Search. Poison. I think I understand now. General, could you invite the king's party to join us? Oh, and also, see if Count Balsa can come. Elementary, my dear.
What's the meaning of this? Why have I been called back here? Your Majesty!
Fear not, good Count. I have recovered.
Indeed. I'm pleased to see you well, Your Grace.
Well, that's all of us. I assume you found something since you called us here.
We'll get to that. Now, everyone who was present when the king collapsed is currently in this room. Is that correct?
That's right, all of us were present.
And therefore, the culprit is in this room! Nailed it! I always wanted to say that line.
Speak, Toya. Tell us your meaning.
Yeah, sorry.
Sure, the culprit's here. She's standing right next to me.
As each of you observed, this is the wine His Majesty took a drink of before his collapse. He gave a toast, took a sip, and fell.
Yes, that much is certain.
Yes, which means, as I've been saying, this wench gave the king poison wine.
The wine wasn't
Be
poison.
silent, you lowly beast woman!
Now then, I'd like to verify a certain suspicion I have.
Verify?
Yeah, first of all, I prepared a bottle of wine that surely isn't poisoned. I'm afraid that I'm still a minor, so I won't be able to test it myself. I'll have to ask one of you to assist me. General Leon, would you mind?
What's a minor?
I'm not sure what you're trying to prove here, but sure. A fine vintage.
Now that we can all agree beyond a doubt that this wine is poison-free, I'll pour it into His Majesty's glass using the same tray his was on. Now, who's regal enough to fully recreate this scene? Count Balsa, please.
That doesn't seem safe.
Of course it is. I mean, it's not like there's a way to poison wine after it leaves the bottle.
Balsa, what's the matter?
It's just, you see.
What's up? Does the thought of portraying the king give you stage fright?
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Release me! Please, somebody help me! It burns!
It's all in your head. I already washed the poison out of the glass.
What?
I wonder, what made you think there was poison in here?
Explain yourself.
Well, it definitely wasn't the wine from Olga that was poisoned. As the Count clearly knew, it's the king's glass that was poisoned.
I see.
He framed me.
I discovered this by using my search null magic to detect it. Actually, it seems all of His Highness's glasses were poisoned.
I shudder at the thought.
Are you gonna confess now?
The perfect man.
What? You good over there?
It seems that
I won't let it in here.
Don't slip. Okay.
You've done this kingdom a great service today. Among several other things, I owe you a debt of honor for saving my life.
Please think nothing of it, sir. My visit to the Duke was more exciting than expected, that's all.
I have an announcement. A big one. May I speak?
Of course, Yumina.
Well, I've been staring at Toya all day. So I think I'll take him as my husband.
Yeah?
This handsome suitor would make me a happy bride if you'd give your blessing. Will you, Father?
I might, but first I must ask why you have chosen him.
He's intelligent, and he lives to bring happiness to those around him. And I should mention, he's quite pleasing to look at. Life with.
I see. Well, if that's how you feel, I shan't oppose you. I wish you a happy life together.
Yeah?
Well, this is wonderful.
It calls for celebration.
Hey, hold on a second!
What? Is something the matter?
No, I mean, yeah, well, aren't you being kind of quick to accept this? You met me like 2 hours ago, remember?
Normally I'd be more cautious, but Yumina's judged you to be a good man, and that tells me all I need to know.
Seriously? How?
It's quite simple. Our daughter has mystic eyes, see?
The mystic eyes of intuition, they're called.